What's up guys, it's R here and welcome back to another Clash Royale video. In today's video we'll be looking at this tournament right here, the Coke eSports weekly tournament, which had 200 players and was for 400 cards. And we actually won this tournament. We dominated it and went 14-1 in total, losing only one game to a hard counter deck. Now the deck I was using in this tournament was this right here, the popular Golem beatdown deck. You must have seen this type of deck a lot. It has the Golem, Baby Dragon, minions as staple, lightning, and log or arrows or zap as staple cards. But my deck actually had the Electro Wizard. Now the Electro Wizard is actually quite unusual here. Usually people like to take the Mega Minion and make this deck all air. But I chose to go with the Electro Wizard because of how good it is both offensively and defensively. The spawn zap comes in handy, and this deck actually performs really well against the popular counter, which is Rocket Zap Bait. Because with Rocket Zap Bait you can never really get your pump down, so you pretty much have to rely on your Golem to make to get all the damage in Golem and Lightning. So this deck also has this deck has the Baby Dragon, which is actually a really good card in the current meta, mainly because of the recent buffs it has gotten. More specifically the range buff, and I'll be showing you exactly why that's so good. So let's hop into some of the replays. Look at how many wins I have in this tournament. I won almost every one of my matches except for this one right here against the Gohawk Specker deck, which happens to hard counter my deck. So that was a bit unfortunate, but let's get right into the replays. So the first replay I'll be showing you guys is against Peche from Gelatina Royale. This guy has a personal best of 5088 and has 42,222 challenge cards won. Wow, that's a lot of twos. So let's get right into the battle. Now starting off, we don't have a ideal starting hand. I did tell you guys before that I keep my games muted so I can't really see his good luck because I get tilted pretty easily. So we cycle with our skeletons, then to our minions, and right to our Baby Dragon. And now this is where the Baby Dragon is so good. The Baby Dragon can actually snipe this furnace without getting hit by the crown towers. So it goes straight in and straight to work on the furnace. He tries to distract the Baby Dragon with his knight, but he was too late. He's forced to play his minions, who do kill my Baby Dragon, but not in time. So I take the lightning damage here, and I place my pump in the middle because I'm not sure what kind of deck he has. Unfortunately, he did have a lightning on him, so he was able to kill my pump and get some damage on my tower, so that was pretty well played by him. So here I don't have any good cards in cycle. I don't want to waste my Electro Wizard, so I decide to use my Golem. Now keep in mind guys, you ideally don't want to reveal your Golem until double elixir, because that's when the Golem push is strongest. Because if you play it in regular elixir time, it's very hard to accumulate elixir, and if your opponent has Inferno Tower, there's pretty much no way you're gonna get through. So here we take some damage from his Royal Giant, but he also logged, which put him pretty low on elixir. He plays his minions to kill our Baby Dragon, which do work, and we kill his minions with our Electro Wiz. He counters it with his knight, but our Golem does get to the tower, which is crucial because it does so much damage. So look at this death damage. It brings it from 800 to 600. That's over 300 damage dealt. Well, not over 300, but like close to 300. Whatever. So eventually his knight dies thanks to the Baby Golem's explosions, and his tower is down to 268. Here he decides to push the other lane, which is a bit questionable from him because the left hand side tower is pretty far from lightning range. So that's interesting by him. So we cycle to our Electro Wizard here, and we play our lightning to kill his Electro Wizard. Then we use our Electro Wizard to kill his minions and counter his Royal Giant, completely shut it down. He did lightning our elixir pump, but that's fine, we don't really need it at this point, it did its job. Now we place our Golem in the other lane because that tower is as good as dead. We use our minions and skeletons. Do we use our skeletons? No, we use our Baby Dragon because we don't want to risk having to waste our lightning there. because maybe he could use his minions to counter that. Who knows? So at this point the game is pretty much over when you don't have a defense like the Inferno Tower to stop the Golem. So our Golem is there, we're making our big push, we have our Electro Wizard, we have 2 baby dragons on the map, and he lightnings to finish off our left tower, but it's too little too late. You give him a little thumbs up and a good game, and that's a win for us. So the next replay I would like to show you guys is against Victor from the same clan, and he is playing a log bait deck. Now this deck is pretty popular in the meta. You'll see it a lot in tournaments and grand challenges, mainly because it usually beats the Golem deck, which is super popular at the moment and super strong as well. So most people take this deck because not only is it good, but it also beats my deck, which is crucial. But I'll show you guys how to beat it. So starting off, he rockets our pump. Unfortunate. He also goblin barrels, which we kill with our log, but he did get some not significant, but a bit of damage on our left hand tower. So now we're resetting. We're both pretty much even on elixir. Yeah, I think he's 1 elixir ahead, but he did choose to ignore our Electro Wizard, which is pretty stupid of him. So here I kill his princess with my baby dragon, which was bad of me. I should have used my skeletons, but I was a bit afraid of his log or something that he would use to back the princess up. So here he distracts my baby dragon with his knight, so well played by him. I counter his knight with my skeletons. I played another elixir pump because I was hoping he would let me pump up 1 elixir, but he got his rocket immediately and didn't let me get any sort of advantage. So we're resetting yet again. We're exactly even on elixir. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna go on offense this time. So I'm just waiting for him to play something. Because with this deck, as I told you before, especially against Inferno, you don't want to play your Golem until double elixir. So I counter his Goblin Barrel with my Electro Wizard. That's fine. He logs and he plays Princess. Pretty predictable. I play my Inferno Dragon again. Basically the same story. He distracts with his knight, but this time I play my Golem on the other lane because I've done so much more damage. He plays his Goblin Barrel, which I log a little late on my part because I let his goblins get a couple of stabs in. But at this point my main purpose is to get a big push. I play the Electro Wizard to kill his Dart Goblin, but unfortunately he went ahead of the Golem, so my opponent was able to kill it with the Goblin Gang. I lightning his tower, and I think I log his princess because I don't want my minions to be killed. He didn't, but he does in fact cycle to another Inferno Tower, so well played by him. Excuse me. But I'd still get a lot of damage on his tower. I think about 700 damage, and I'm right back at it with another Golem push. So I counter his Goblin Barrel with my skeletons. His Goblin Barrels gets very minuscule damage on me. I lightning his Inferno Tower and Princess and Arena Tower. So that was a super juicy lightning for me. I log because I know that this is going to be the game-winning push for me. And that is GG. I throw him a laugh face because this guy was annoying. He was playing an annoying deck and he still couldn't beat me. So for the final replay of the day, let's look at this guy, Giami from Team Sky. He's playing a very interesting Lava Hound deck. He has the Goblin Gang in it for some reason over the usual Skeleton Army, which is a respectable choice. So let's see what he has for us. So we don't start off with our pump, which is quite unfortunate. The Golem into into Lava Hound matchup goes super well for us because we were able to pump up and then punish him in double elixir. So here I try to snipe his Tombstone with my baby dragon, but he plays a Mega Minion to counter it. So I was a bit hesitant to log his Goblin Barrel here because I was expecting him to have some sort of other thing such as Skeleton Army or Goblin Barrel, but I ended up doing it anyways. So here I pump up, He pretty much has to make a big lava hound push here and take my tower, otherwise the game will be all but over. He plays his tombstone for some reason. Interesting choice by him. I decide to play my golem here because I want to tank any support units that he may send behind the lava hound. I play my baby dragon to start chipping away at it, and then I play my electro wizard to shut down the balloon. I think the balloon does manage to get a shot off on the tower, which is a bit unfortunate, but not much we can do here. I play my minions to clean up the pups, but on the other end of the spectrum, my golem actually does get shut down by his tombstone and mega minion. But luckily for us, we still have our baby dragon and electro wizard alive. But this was actually a very bad trade for me. He ended up getting over 1000 damage on my tower, and I basically did nothing. But who cares? We have 2 pumps on the field. What more do you want? One more push? Basically, this golem will seal the deal for me, because there is absolutely no way he can stop my push. All I have to do is log his tombstone. My baby dragon and minions should be able to take care of his goblin gang, and that should be easy. So here I choose to lightning his tower, his lava hound, his tower, and his balloon, because I want the balloon to be dead ASAP. I put 2 baby dragons, which are so good here because they'll not only kill the balloon but also kill all the pups and the goblin gang. I log the goblin gang just to take care of it, and as I said, this golem does in fact take the tower. Perfect. And now at this point the game's basically done, because if he does try to make a push onto my tower, he will of course die. If he does try to make a push on my tower and take it, I will go for the 3 crown and end it all. So that's GG. So that was it, guys. That was it for the replays. I hope you were able to get some tips for the golem deck, and I hope you're able to try it out in your own games. So let's get right to the chest opening, shall we? 2,800 gold, perfect. That puts it right at 220k and 900, which will be good for us for something we're gonna do a bit later. 4 dart goblins, not bad. Skeletons, decent. Battle ram, meh. Witch, okay. Mirror. I really hope we get a legendary in this, but probably not. Yeah, no legendary. Inferno tower. That was decent, whatever. But I have something pretty special, guys. Now I can finally get a level 3 electro wizard. Bam. Perfect. This is my first level 3 legendary. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share with your friends, whatever. And keep doing you. I'll see you guys later. Peace.